tired little hands holding full of dreams, hazy little eyes capturing lively gleams. They are the magical creation, they are the future imagination. Dazzling fireflies of the nation, let them set their light within. Greetings to all. Today, I wish to shed some light on a very ubiquitous topic, that is child labor. Child labor is a disease that continues to affect our society till date. It is a menace that is deep-rooted and has led to a shackled society globally. Greetings to all. Today, I wish to shed some light on a very ubiquitous topic, that is child labor. Child labor is a disease that has affected our society till date. It is a menace that is deep-rooted and has led to a shackled society globally. A society where children are compelled to replace learning with earnings, joyful life lessons with complaints, and their precious childhood with premature adulthood.
We are fortunate enough as we are not falling into this trap of child labor, but there are many children out there whose voice can't reach us. Like, do you know where does most child labor occur? Approximately 53% of child labor occurs in Asia and the Pacific. About 30% occurs in the sub-Saharan of Africa and about 7% in the Latin America.
A child whose childhood has been snatched away now works hard day and night to earn a meager pay. His eyes full of tears beg, "Help me out." Though he is quiet, his heart silently shouts. His tears go unseen, his voice passes unheard. He begs and he pleads, but all ignore his words.
United Nations has been working tirelessly to combat child labor in various parts of the world. The World Day Against Child Labor has been sanctioned by United Nations that is held every year on June 12th. This day, launched in 2002, mainly focuses on children's development and it protects their right to education and right to dignified life. Among the 17 Sustainable Development Goals, Goal 8.7 aims to eliminate the worst form of child labor and end all forms of child labor by 2025. United Nations' countless efforts has been shown by reducing more than 100 millions of children from child labor. But the COVID-19 situation may reverse the years of progress in the fight against child labor. The situation has been worsened due to COVID-19 for the already vulnerable populations fighting against poverty, forcing millions of children to work for supporting their families' income.
Government of India stands committed for the elimination of child labor from our country. Our Indian Constitution provides protection of children from involvement in economic activities and a vocation unsuited. It is provided in the Fundamental Rights of the country, Article 24. The directive principles of the state policy also strongly reiterate this commitment. Now, it is our duty as citizens to abide by the Constitution and to ensure that child labor ends.
Article 21A, Right to Education. The state shall provide free and compulsory education to the children of the ages of 6 to 14 years in such a manner as the state by law may determine. Article 24, Prohibition of employment of children in factories, etc. No child below the age of 14 shall be employed in work in any factory or mine or engaged in any other hazardous employment. Article 39. The state shall, in particular, direct its policies to ensure that the health and the strength of the workers, the men and the women, and the tender age of the children are not abused, and that no citizen is forced by economic necessities to enter avocations unsuited to their age or strength.
The alarming high numbers of child labor in the country calls for serious action. The organizations and activists have been working towards giving the disadvantaged children better life by restoring their childhood. Kailash Satyarthi is an Indian social reformer who campaigned against child labor in India and advocated the universal right to education. India's leading independent child rights organizations include Salam Balak Trust, Save the Children, Delhi Council for Child Welfare. International organizations working to end child labor are Global March Against Child Labor, Stop the Child Labor Coalition established in 1989, and World Vision being the largest child rights organization in the world. These organizations and activists strongly advocate that education should be put in the first place for all children and raise awareness against child labor nationally and internationally.
हम दोनों शायद हम उम्र हैं, पर बचपन को झलक बेरंग सा है। एक ओश तवा खिलखिलाता उभरता है और वहां कुछ बिखरा, कुछ उलझा सा है। मुस्कुराहट चहचहाट हर मोड़ पे खड़ी है। दुख और घुटन से पर अब उसकी आंखें भी सूनी पड़ गई हैं। कुछ ऐसे चक्रव्यूह में फंसा है वो कि निकलने का रास्ता भी भूल गया है। कभी वो सड़क किनारे चाय पिलाता है, तो कभी वो रद्दी में अक्षर तलाशता है। वो कभी रास्ते पर आपकी गाड़ी साफ करता है, तो कभी ईंटों के बोझ तले ही खो जाता है। खाना 2 वक्त का मिले तो ठीक, वरना थकान से यूं ही सो जाता है। गर्मी, सर्दी या हो बरसात, उसके लिए नहीं है कुछ खास। इनकी तरह वेकेशंस नहीं है उसके पास। लेकिन हम उम्र तो है, फिर यह फासला क्यों? कहाँ गई समानता? क्या हम सिर्फ नियम कानूनों में रहेंगे फंसे, या अपना दायित्व समझकर उठाएंगे कुछ कदम नए? तो चलिए कुछ ऐसा करें कि इनके बचपन में नए रंग भरे। हम उम्र हैं, हम उम्र हैं, तो मिलकर नई उड़ानें भरी।
Children are the future leaders, but ironically, millions of them around the world are forced to work. That in turn robs them of having a cherished childhood, a good education, and a bright future. We, the fortunate ones, tend to complain about minor things in our life and fail to see that there are thousands of children toiling day and night in miserable condition. What did they do to deserve this? Is it not our duty to help them? Well, it's our cardinal responsibility to provide and safeguard the fundamental rights of these children. On a concluding note, every child, they say, is a new thought of God. So let every new thought of God bloom in the most beautiful way. Let's not just make child labor a government or an NGO's issue. Let's make it our issue, the people's issue. Let's eradicate child labor together and enlighten the children's future forever.